Sea plantain is a very common little herb that's found in sort of tidal zones around the northern hemisphere, Europe, North America and Asia. It's like a plantain, but it has sort of fleshier leaves, and it's a perennial plant. Has little leaves like that, which are available all year round, and quite sort of succulent, and quite sort of salty, nutty flavour. Which I think is quite repulsive, but some people like it. And then you have these distinctive, like plantain flower heads, which look more like the greater plantain, and these are edible too, but considerably more revolting than the leaves. The leaves are kind of rich in vitamin C. They're good for intestines and digestion and skin and respiratory disorders. Yeah, there's sort of something to eat if you're kind of by the sea and haven't brought a packed lunch or something. But yeah, there's a few things that taste nicer, and there's sort of like curvy kind of long leaves like that, which yeah, just sort of salty, nutty kind of tastes like that. But yeah, very common, mat forming sometimes with other plants. Here they're just sort of growing and hanging over this cliff here. There's more of them here. They're really common. They'll grow on the tops of beaches and salt marshes. They don't like being covered by too much depth of by seawater. So like they'll be just under the very edge of where the tide gets to usually, with quite a lot of other things. But they'll grow down to maybe a foot's depth at high tide, I suppose. And always available all year round, always plentiful, always is a really useful kind of herb. So yeah, they're one to take count of because they don't really stand out much. They don't have like big glamorous flowers or anything. And back to just show you the leaf and the flower again here. So yeah, quite a green. They blend in with stuff, but they're very handy and useful if you need them.